Today we're going to talk about emotional capacity and support. Y'all may, what is that? I'm about to tell you. Because some of y'all be really throwing all y'all energy on people who are not emotional capable to carry your heaviness, and theirs too. Okay? Some people don't have the emotional capacity to support anybody else's feelings but their own. And y'all be mad about it. And today, I'm going to tell you about it. Because too many of y'all be getting frustrated. You get an attitude because nobody won't let you dump on them and all of this bullshit. And you be in your feelings. Y'all be draining people. Y'all motherfuckers be energy vampires and shit. Yeah. And it's a real issue. Maybe that person simply doesn't have the cup to hold what you are carrying. Let's get into it. We got to start somewhere. So let's start here. Emotional capacity is basically the size of your cup. Some people can hold a gallon. Some people can hold a pint. Some people can hold 8 ounces, bitch. Some only got a shot glass. And some, their cups may be cracked. It may be leaking or already overflowing with their own mess, with their own emotions before you even bring yours to the table. Huh? Everybody ain't emotionally capable to handling what you got going on too. Because everybody got something going on, girl. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you share what you're feeling, if it's grief, if it's joy, anger, confusion, whatever you got going on, instead of support, you get shut down. You get that silence, or you even get dismissed. It ain't always about them not caring. Especially me. It's not about me caring for what's going on in your life, because I'm very empathetic. Okay? Sometimes they just don't have the space to handle more. Sometimes that's what it is. People sometimes lack the capacity. Let me break it down. Let me break it down further. Some reasons why this could happen. Some people be in emotional overload. They're already drowning in their own stuff. And adding yours kind of will feel like one more weight that will take them under. They can't take it, right? Y'all don't never think about that when y'all dumping all this shit on people. Another thing why people lack that capacity is lack of skill. Lack of skill, y'all. Not everybody grew up in households where emotions were safe to express. I know I did. This was given to me, right? Not taught to me. I didn't grow up in a household where I can openly express how I felt. Some people only know how to change the subject. They can laugh it off or tell you to toughen up and shut the fuck up. Okay? But you be butthurt. So stop doing it. Some people have a lack of that because they have boundaries. Oh, me all day. Healthy or selfish. I know some people say, oh, she's selfish. She on the top. No, I'm not. Book my time. Sometimes people know that they can't go there. I know my cup and how full I'm going to have it, right? And they choose to step back. I step back from unpaid fucking shit like that. That's fair. That's not selfish. That's healthy. That's boundaries. But sometimes it comes out maybe dismissive or cruel. But y'all got to stop looking at people like that. Some people have boundaries to them and their energy. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Another thing is fear of reflection. Your emotions that you got going on may trigger something that they don't want to deal with within themselves. And instead of facing it, they're going to push you away. And that's fine too, because everybody don't want to deal with that shit. This is why I tell y'all, if it's spiritually, you want a spiritual worker that you can book that can help you through it. Or psychology. Go get you a psychiatrist or a therapist. Either way, you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? And let me be real right here. My cup gets full instantly talking to somebody who only complains without change. Oh, that's mine. I don't have, and I will never have, the emotional reserve for anyone who just talks in circles, complains without solutions, and never moves forward. Never any. I don't got none for that. That right there will drain me dry in seconds. Dry. And I'll even be more honest with you. My mother is like this. So it's a trigger for me. What? That's why I am not emotionally available or compatible with anyone who talks in circles. You got to go through the bush to get to the hedge. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm not trying to figure out what the fuck you talking about. Say it with your fucking chest or talk with a solution. It's just not for me. Not even in person and not in any of my readings. If you've ever been in a reading with me, and I have had numerous people just talk about that nigga, the same person all the time. Okay? Either that or complaining about life and I don't have no money. I don't do. What the fuck are you doing to reset your life, honey? And they start circling me, the same issue over and over again. I always stop the conversation and get back in alignment. Always, because I can't and I won't. I will not let that energy spin out of control around me. I'm that, okay? And hear me clear. None of these reasons excuse hurting you. It isn't, but it does explain why you can't keep expecting water from an empty well. Y'all got to stop. It's an impact. The impact when you're vulnerable and someone can't hold it, it feels like rejection. And I never reject people. I just put boundaries up. It's not a rejection. Like your feelings don't matter. They do. And if this happens over and over again, you start shrinking in a way. You stop sharing. You may question yourself. I get it. But here's the truth, y'all. Their lack of capacity is about them. Not about your worth. Not about you. Not about your emotions. Being too much. Not about your feelings. That's why you have to reframe it. Reframe who you talk to. Who you pour your burdens and your emotions on. Otherwise, you'll keep bleeding yourself dry, y'all. Waiting on someone who just doesn't have it to give. So, Lady V, what do I do with this information? Here's the part that'll save you a whole lot of headache and heartache. Stop begging for capacity where it doesn't exist. You cannot force someone to hold space for you, especially without payment, bitch. Okay? Seek alignment within yourself. There are people, you got friends. I got a community on Patreon. You got spirit. You got therapy. You got all of that. Even your own journaling will help. That will meet you emotionally. Put your energy there within that. And adjust your expectations. If you already know someone can't give you that type of support, stop setting yourself up for disappointment by expecting it. That's how I did with my mama. Offer grace, but not excuses, y'all. It's okay to say, I know they don't have it in them right now. That's okay. But don't let that become a reason to keep letting your needs go unmet by that person. And most importantly, protect your own cup, baby. If you keep pouring into folk who can't hold it, you'll always be empty. And spirit don't put you here to run dry. It ain't nothing dry over here. Listen, everybody's emotional cup is different, y'all. And not everyone can carry you through the depths of your very own feelings. That's why discernment will always matter. Stop waiting for gallon-sized support from shot glass people. The ones who can hold space for you will show up consistently. And if you don't see it from certain people, believe them, move accordingly. And at the end of the day, protect you. Ashe.